Well, hello, everybody. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday to you. I hope you're having a wonderful one. The day started out kind of good here weather-wise, and then it went off a cliff. It's kind of rainy and dreary, but then again, given the fact that it's November, I guess I'm just glad it's not snowing like mad. So I'll take rain at this point in the year anytime I can get it. It'll be just fine. We're back once again, Farming Simulator 25 for more fun as we head into the autumn months and see what we can do. We're going to have a lot of people that probably want some harvests that need to be done, probably some cultivating that needs to be done. Not a whole lot of fertilizing, I don't think, is going to need to be done at this point in time. But yeah, it is harvest season in earnest, especially October and November. That's when everyone's going to want to get their corn out of the ground. So there could be a lot of fun to be had here for sure. And we'll see what we can do around our own farm as well. Got a couple of things that I think we need to get set up on our end with our greenhouse and our chicken coop and things like that. So we'll take a look at that when we get into the game as well. Got some decisions that we need to make there. But that is enough yapping out of me. Let's see who all we have here in the chat. Who is here already? Knucklehead with the early bird chat of the day award as normal. Knucklehead, it is great to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. Mark Ostrowski is also here. How you doing, Mark? Happy Wednesday to you. Bergdus is also here. How you doing, Bergdus? It is great to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. Lady Fluffy Dragon, let's see. Another day in the farm, cows to be fed, chickens to be pet, and crops to be grown. Now I wonder if we can turn our tractor into a boat. If we do that, we've done something horribly wrong. So let's hope not. Fingers crossed and happy Wednesday to you. It is so awesome to see you. Going down the list, JS Stooge Gaming. How are you doing, JS? It is great to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. To Kendria Ivy. Welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. And a happy Wednesday to you as well. Supreme OL is also here. Finally made a stream on time. You did it. Happy Wednesday to you. It is great to see you. Julia is also here. Julia, how are you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Michael is here. How you doing, Michael? Happy Wednesday to you as well. Raymond Heisler is here. Is it your birthday, Raymond? Happy Wednesday to you. Yeah, you'll have to confirm whether or not it's your birthday. It says good day birthday. I'm assuming that means it's your birthday, so you'll have to confirm that for me. Eric Setzer, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. More farming. Woo! Gonna grow them crops and feed them cows. We're gonna try and figure out how to do a better job of feeding the cows here. And where I've lost where I was. Let's see. Lexi Michelon is here. How you doing, Lexi? Happy Wednesday to you. It is great to see you. Cameron Amerson is here. How you doing, Cameron? Happy Wednesday to you. It is great to see you. Worship Space is here. Happy Thursday to you in the future. It is so great to see you. Let's see. I want to consider today the success. Got groceries and 2 issues got resolved today. One with a simple email and the other fixed itself. Cool. I will call that a success. I would definitely call that a success. And let's see. Down the list, who else we got? Quarry is here. How you doing, Quarry? Happy Wednesday to you. It is great to see you. You're getting a new today, so you won't be able to stay that long. Oh, that's okay. However long you're able to be here. That is good. That is perfectly good. And Royal S is here. How you doing, Royal S? It is great to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. David W7535 is also here. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. It is supposed to be 0 at night on Saturday, and there's possible talk of snow on Tuesday. Yeah, I'm not ready for that. That is for the birds. Absolutely. And Claire Flack is here. How you doing, Claire? It is great to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. The Angry Moose is also here. How you doing, Angry Moose? Happy Wednesday to you. It is great to see you. See, I called you the moose this time. I actually got it right. Mine like a rusted trap. It works. And for all the other people that are out there watching and lurking away, hi. It is great to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. You're getting ready to get into this game as well. All right, so David's going to be playing the same time that we are. This ought to be good. Okay, back into our career. Here we go in Riverbend Springs. We're heading back in. Let's see. And Circle E Gaming is here. How are you doing, Circle E? It is great to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. And is it Claire's birthday as well? I've got a couple people who I think it's their birthday based on what they said. So we got to get confirmation on these birthdays. Got to know for sure whose birthday it is here. That's an important thing in Rusty Champagne land. We got to know these things. So if we can get confirmation, we'll do it. Oh, so it is Claire's birthday. Okay, here we go. So everybody all at the same time now. Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Claire. Happy birthday to you. High five. There. Got it. Awesome. And Alicia Windish, how are you doing? Alicia, happy Wednesday. You would love some snow down here in the south. It's been in the high 80s and it's the middle of November. Yeah, it's been kind of weird weather in a lot of the east. I don't know what it is, but it's yeah, the west is getting hammered with snow and stuff like that, but in the east it's been strange. That might change. Do I watch Dre? No, I don't. I know who Dre is, but I've not really watched anything of his. I know that he does shorter videos and he's got like a couple and a half million subscribers, but that's about all I know about him. Um, who else is here? Did I miss anybody? Did anybody show up while I wasn't watching? Mark Reinish is here. Mark, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. And Tony's Hummel, how are you doing? Happy Wednesday to you as well. It is great to see you. All right. And Leanne Hutton is here. Happy Thursday to you because you are also in the future. It is great to see you. All right, let's go. In we go. So, for those of you who did not catch episode one, the mega stream, here is the farm, and here's what we have. Now, the thing that's hilarious is that in TC Robot, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. The thing that is hilarious is that all of last stream, I was sitting here talking about how I was confused about how we got this canola here, and I forgot that when we were doing the tutorial, we actually started planting canola and then we handed it off to one of our trusty AI workers and they planted all the canola for us. I'm like, why do we have this canola field? What's going on here? And now I know why we have it because we planted it because I'm a maroon and I forgot that we planted canola in that field. I don't know how I forgot that we planted canola in that field, but we absolutely did. So that's what happened there. Oy, brain is a terrible, terrible thing to lose. I'm telling you. 50 degrees in Kalamazoo. It's about 55 down here in Champaign. It's not a lot better. So here's our farm. So we've got canola there, we got wheat there, barley there. We've got our greenhouse down here. We've got our chicken coop over here. And then we've got our cows right there. So those are all of our places. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go down to our greenhouse. Oh, and I should have just hit manage. I think I can do that from here. So let's see. If we go in, I think I can manage this. Yeah. Because the thing I want to do is I don't, let's see. How do I go about doing this? Yeah, so chili peppers, there's got to be a way to change this from storing. I vaguely remember how you do it when you did it in FS22, change output mode. Okay. Lost a few weekends of 22. What's new in 25? We'll get into some of that here in a bit. So, yeah, one of the things I want to do, I want to change this because I just want to sell these. Because the trouble is I don't know how much these things are going to weigh. And if they weigh more than I can carry, then I'm not going to be able to carry the things, and I'm not going to use auto loaders or anything like that. So I want to be able to immediately sell them, even if I'm going to take the haircut on selling them immediately to a sale point. At least they won't sit here and stack up where I can't carry them. So I'm just going to go ahead and immediately sell them. What's the other one? Distributing, storing, selling. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and sell these as we get them. We're also going to sell these because we're also making these and just sell them right off. So that way they don't stack around. Because I again, if I can't carry them, then I don't want to rent a forklift or buy a forklift to try and do it. And I've tried doing forklift forks on a tractor, and it's ugly, and I didn't like it. So I'm just going to go ahead and just turn and sell them, just like that. So we're gonna have those. They're immediately gonna sell as we get enough of them. So we'll do that. Yeah, we can't pick them up. So that's good to know. I feel even better about the fact that I'm selling them. Now we have to do the same thing over here at our chicken coop. I don't have to worry about this right now because we don't have any chickens. But if we had chickens, I would have to go here. I think I do it from here. So the eggs. Oh, no, no. I think I got to be on the spawn point. Oh, I've already got some eggs. Okay, so how do we change it here? I know there's a way to change it here. I thought there was a way to change it here. Or is there not? Or how do you do it? Or can you do it from the pasture or from the chicken coop? Can you set it up where the eggs automatically sell? I thought that you could, but I'm not seeing an option up there for it. I really thought that you could do that with like your beehives and your chicken coops. I could be wrong, and I'm trying to remember from FS22 if you were able to actually sell all this stuff. Because when I actually had eggs and honey, I always just picked it up because I had a forklift to pick up the pallets. So I don't know if I'm wrong on that, and you cannot actually have these go to auto sell. And if not, that's unfortunate because otherwise I'm gonna have to pick these guys up and take them places. So if someone knows the answer to that, we'll try and get that figured out. For some reason, I thought that you could sell those, but maybe not. Borga, how you doing, Borga? It is great to see you. Happy Wednesday to you. I can't remember that. We need them for cakes. Only ones you can change is on. Only one you can change is on productions. Is it in the productions menu? Let's check. And DDG, how you doing? Let's take a look. If I go production, where was the production menu? It wasn't, or was it? No, it wasn't in here. Was it in? Gosh, I got to get used to all these controls. Crop calendar. There's the contracts, production chains. No, nope, because it's not a production chain. So I guess not. Huh. Huh. Well, then at the same time, I mean, then we'd have to get the eggs over to. I can't even distribute the eggs. Well, shoot, that's gonna be an issue. So that means I am gonna have to get myself a. I'm going to have to eventually get myself a forklift because I'm going to need to be able to move those things around. So I'm guessing I'll have to rent a forklift whenever I need it until I can afford to buy one. Because if I'm going to have that, I'm going to need to buy a forklift just for that. No big deal. Something that we learned. I got the same issue here over here with my beehives. Because if I remember right, I've already got some honey here. I do believe. Yeah, I've got some honey here. And I can't pick that up. So I'm going to get a forklift for sure. I don't remember how much it even costs to get a forklift. It looked like they had a good tractor for sale. Let's take a look. I wasn't paying attention. Let's go. Used $106,000. It's a nice one, but I don't have $106,000. That's the only unfortunate part. If I had 106 grand, I'd totally be on that, but I don't. This is all we got in the used vehicle sale. Nothing, nothing doing here. How much is a forklift in this game? 55 grand. And if I wanted to rent one, how much is it to rent it? Oh, 2,800 a day. Oh, shoot. I guess we'll have to figure that out at some point. Not going to worry about it right now because we don't have to worry about it right now because I don't have full pallets, so we'll be okay. That is a problem for another day. So, all that said, now I guess we can start looking at some contracts because again, all of our fields are good. Dale Sutton, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. you. I don't know if there are other people that I did not say hi to. I'm sorry I missed you. And hi, happy Wednesday to you. Can I put one on one of my tractors? Gamer Shanny, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. I might be able to get some forks on one of my tractors. I'm honestly not sure because this tractor, this tractor I can't unless I customized it because it does not have any. It does not have a place to put forks. And this one, I don't think. No, I don't think I can on either of my tractors because these are both of my tractors, and they do not look like either of them are capable of putting forks on them. So I'd have to probably get a customization to do that, is my guess. Which is unfortunate because it'd be nice to be able to put them on there, but I don't. Doesn't look like I can. I'd have to. I don't even know if I could upgrade those tractors. I might be able to take it over to the vehicle shop and upgrade it, but I don't know. I'd have to take a look. Or can I even do that from in the vehicles menu? Can I go into the vehicles menu, my vehicles, and can I upgrade one of these things? So if I go to the Challenger, can I, let's see. Can I look at, no, I've got to take it into the, I guess I got to take it to the shop in order to be able to upgrade it. I'm thinking. Can I put forks on it if I took the weight off? The thing is, Leanne, I don't think I can put forks on it like this one. I don't think I can put forks on here because it doesn't have. Where am I? It doesn't have. Shoot! It doesn't have any. Yeah, you normally got to have like you've got to have the equipment on the front end to put the forks on, and that's the thing. I don't think I have that. I don't know what the equipment is, but it's something that allows you to put to put all kinds of different things like forks or a bucket on the front end. And this tractor doesn't look like it is. It's not set up that way. It'd be things that'd be sitting on the side. I don't know what they're called. I wish I did, but yeah, and I don't think I can actually take that off. I think that's just on there. I don't think that that's a something that I can swap. I think I'm just stuck with that. I think it comes with the tractor itself. I'm pretty sure. Our little 160 horsepower Challenger that we've got. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Again, it's not a concern right now. We don't have to worry about it at this moment because we don't have nearly enough eggs or honey for it to be an issue. So that's a problem for another day. Let's see. Find your tractors in the shop and check combinations. You can modify them at the mechanic. Let's check that. So the one we got is a Challenger MT635. So let's take a look at that. So go to the shop. Let's go to here, Challenger MT600 series. Wheel setup. So it's got a front weight. So it just comes with the front weight attached. Wheel setup. Okay, so that's just wheel setup. And that's just the different kinds of engines. So yeah, I'm not seeing anything here that allows me to put forks on it. Yeah, I don't think so. So I don't think I've got that option with this tractor. Probably not the same with my John Deere. I don't remember what kind my John Deere is, but I would be very surprised because that looks like it's an old John Deere. So let's see if I go back here and hop out of here, go to the dealer, John Deere 3650. Attachers 3 points, and or it's got a front weight, or yeah, so it's got front weights or it's got a 3 point on there. Okay, yeah, same kind of deal. One step back combination at the bottom. Okay, let me go back to the other one then because I must have completely missed that. Challenger. Let's take a look again. Is there, let's see, combinations? I don't see, for this one, I don't see any combinations. Just wheel band, let's see, license plates. One step back combination at the bottom. Oh, Customize? Is that where we're talking about it? Okay, I've apparently passed it, so let's take a look. Front loader attached is available with the John Deere. Okay, so let's go back to the John Deere. You'll have to bear with me. I apparently somehow missed that, so let's go back to the John Deere once again. Front loader attacher. Oh, there it is. I totally missed it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I don't know how I missed that. So, yeah, I guess I can take that back. Maybe that's going to be the answer to my question. All the derps. So, I will have to take that to the shop. I will get a front loader attacher on there. That'll work. So, then I can go ahead and get myself forks and then I can move all of my animal product. That'll work. Again, I'll worry about that later. So someone remind me, like October or November, that we need to do that because I'll also have to get the forks for it as well. So we'll take care of that. That'll be a thing. Artemis, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. It is great to see you. Now, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at some contracts because we got to get some money. That's the problem I got right now is I have no cash. We've got a lot of things we can harvest. We got a whole lot of things we can harvest here. But this is going to be red beets, so we don't want to do that because that's not. I want to find things that all harvest. Yeah, all the grains. So I just want to do all the things that are grain related. And yeah, and theoretically not something that big. I don't know. I guess I could do that. What field is that? 91? Oh, that's actually just south of me. So maybe I will do that one. Okay, I'll do this. Because this is going to be 12,696. It's going to be 11,696 after we do that. That's just going to be a giant truck to move all this. Okay. My concern is that and that's green bean, so I can't do that because that's not grain. What's the next one there? That's parsnips. That's again. Yeah, we got so many beets in all those things. How do I like this game? I love it. I'm having a real good time. I'm still getting used to a lot. Still getting used to a lot, trying to make a lot of things make more sense in my head, but I'm definitely enjoying it for sure. And Claire, have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for stopping by. We'll see you again soon. So yeah, so that one is maybe I just do a bunch that's gonna take like the because that's red beets. That's the same piece of equipment. What other one was the same piece of equipment? That's the same piece of equipment. So I've got three of them that use that same piece of equipment. Maybe I just do that. All right, we'll do that because I've got three of them that use this, and I can then do all three of these jobs with this one. So we'll do that. So we're going to borrow these items. I already have three. Oh shoot! I didn't fill it. I didn't complete these contracts. Those were all the fertilizing jobs I did. Cool. Now we can go and take these. Forgot about that. Monster job coming in. Here we go. 13 acres. I don't know how long it's going to take to do this, but we're going to find out. Okay. And then now we had this job, which we can just accept. And then we've got this job, which we can also just accept. So there's all that. Got it. Have I interacted with the NPC around the map? I interacted with Ben. He's the only. Oh, and I interacted with what was her name, Katie, because she told me about my chickens and what I need to do with my chickens and my cows. So I interacted with both of them. Where is my? That's what I wanted. Okay, so we're gonna take this. How do I climb the ladder on the side of the Tavern to Tavern Manager Simulator? I'm honestly not sure. If I did it, I don't remember how I did it. So I'm sorry, I don't have a better answer with that. Yeah, and the only ones, yeah, I interacted with Katie and I interacted with Ben, but that was it. So if there are others that are out there, I've not interacted with them yet. Now I got to find my way to 77. Okay, this is going to be the quickest way to 77. This is a beast of a machine, man. It is. Good luck with those harvesters. They suck. I don't do those contracts. We'll see what it's like. I mean, if nothing, well, if nothing else, it's going to be a whole lot of money. I wish it had a wider width. I wish it had a wider header to it, but it'll be all right. I mean, the good thing is that we got 3 of these that all use the same piece of equipment, so that's a nice part. Let's see, Lee, how you doing? Where do you find service to repair the tractor? You can do that at the. It should be at the vehicle dealer. There should be a place at the vehicle dealer where there's like a little wrench icon, and if you drive your tractor there, it should then let you repair your tractor. Those guys are going to have a stalemate in the road because the one guy was trying to pass me and almost hit another car. So yeah, if it's like FS22, there should be a vehicle dealer at the there should be a repairman at the vehicle shop, at the vehicle dealer. Someone should be able to confirm that. But I think that's it. Mechanic across from the parking lot. Okay. So right about there. Okay, so yeah, it's across from the parking lot. I was slightly mistaken on where it was. Thank you, as always, Bergdus. Don't know where I'd be without you. Okay, this is going to be a heck of a job. We are in 77. This is 77. Okay. So we're going to go here. I'm going to set up the AI worker first and let them start. They're going to start with the headlands. And while they're going, I'm going to go then grab the trailer and bring the trailer over here. So they're gonna get this started. There are collectibles in the game. I will probably not go looking for them, but there are collectibles in the game. Okay, AI worker. You should be working. Let's see. All right, now you're going. Okay. Are you? Do I have to get you started? Are you having trouble? Let's see. You shouldn't be. Let me try this myself, see if we're somehow missing something. So, okay. Let's back up. Okay, we're in the lane. All right, turn on harvester, lower harvester. Turn on harvester. In the lane, go. Requires trailer to overload. Well, I'm not trying to overload it yet. Oh, why, well, no. What are you doing? No, I don't want that going yet. Is it, okay, what am I missing here? Because that, I mean, those don't, it's always out? So I've always got to have a trailer next to this thing the entire time? I don't remember that being the case. It has no storage. Oh, heck. Well, all right. Well, then I guess I've got to just sit here. Shoot, I didn't know that. That's the trouble. Okay. Well, shoot on me. All right, so we'll just we'll turn that off. And I'll have to drive alongside of it. Okay. I've never had one that didn't have a storage before. Okay, well, shoot. No worries. Cool. Good to know. So back here to this guy. All right. So here we go. First time using some of these machines. Okay. All right. It's all good. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it won't be too bad. I'm guessing I'm not going to be able to do all 3 contracts, but we'll find out. This won't be. This will. I mean, we'll see how we do. I mean, if nothing else, we'll get the big job done. Hopefully, it won't take too terribly long, but we'll see. If nothing else, we'll have a lot to talk about for 2.5 hours. Because yeah, this might be the only one that we're going to be able to finish. Or is there a way? Is there a way to have the AI worker just? Because I know you can assign. You can set up jobs for these guys. Is there a way to have the AI worker just ride along in the trailer next to the? It is a huge trailer. Is there a way to have an AI worker just ride along next to the harvester? I think maybe, but I don't know. Maybe not. I could be wrong. But we're gonna. All right, so we're gonna just park here. I'm gonna hop back in here. Going to go ahead. We're going to turn on the AI worker. Have him going. I'm going to hop back into here. He's apparently blocked by me. So, okay. So is he going to start moving? Okay. But he would, I mean, is it okay for me to be in the field next to him? Is that the way that works? Can I drive into the field? Okay, so I can drive into the field. All right, good to know. So apparently I can be in the field next to him. Things I'm learning, I think. Why does it feel like that's not high enough? I mean, this is definitely the trailer they gave me for this. So this is weird. So they gave me a trailer that I cannot lift, because I remember you could lift the belts on these things. So if that, or is it, does the trailer have sides that need to come down? Let's see. Tip side? No. There's definitely something I'm missing here. Yeah, tip side back, but that doesn't help me. So why would they have given me this trailer if it doesn't work with this harvester? I need to raise the belt. That's what I was looking for. Is I was looking to figure out how to raise the belt. And if I go to the advanced controls, I'm not seeing it. There's nothing here that shows me how to raise the belt. So rehire the AI. Okay, we'll do that. So let's hop out of here. Let's just go into steering assist mode. Let's hop out of the thing entirely. Let's hop back into the thing entirely. Middle mouse button. Let's see. Turn on lower. Middle mouse button isn't doing anything for me. Let's see. Unload here. So, wait. Oh, wait. Now we got it. Now we got it. I don't know why that wasn't showing up before. Now we're good. Now I should be able to back myself in. Okay. So let's back up. There. We will eventually have this. Now we can change that and reactivate our AI worker. Okay. Activate. And now I can hop in here. Now we're good. Okay, hit it. All right, I'm with you. Off we go. Okay, we got it. We're all good. All right, so we're just going to follow along with this guy and see how this goes. So, what do we want to talk about? There's probably a way I could set the cruise control for like 4 miles an hour. I don't remember how you change the speed on the cruise control, if you can change the speed on the cruise control. Because if I could, I would. Because right now I'm just holding down the trigger very, very gently to follow this guy around. Yeah, for some reason, maybe I never did a red beat mission before in FS25 or in FS22. For some reason, I thought I had, but I am apparently wrong. Keyboard 1, 2, 3 key setting. So let's see. Keyboard 1. Oh, wait. Oh, no, no, no. Let's see. CC is in... cruise control is in KPH because of a bug. Oh, well, maybe I'll just do this. I can hold this down at this speed. I'll be fine. No worries. Let's see, Thanksgiving. What about Thanksgiving would we like to talk about? In terms of what we're doing, okay, 3 set, 1 is down, and 2 is up. Okay, so 3 is set. All right, do I have to turn it on maybe first and then it'll do it? Let's check. Oh, no. All right, so let's do that, and then 3. Oh, no, it didn't do it. I don't know if there's something with mine that's not working, or maybe I'm just not doing it right. I don't know. Again, I won't worry about it. I can keep up with this guy. We'll be okay. But let's see, Thanksgiving. In terms of things that were going on for Thanksgiving, we're going to be going up and visiting family for Thanksgiving. So that'll be kind of cool. Which is normally what we always do. We normally always go up to the Chicago suburbs and visit the family. Okay, he's stuck on me. All right, that's fine. Let's wait for that. All right, and I'll swing around. Okay, you keep going. I'll catch up with you. We'll be fine. Oh, wait. Don't back up. Don't back up, whatever you do. Let me get back under here. All right, there we go. Now we got it. You ready? We're ready. And let me whoa. All right, you good? I think you're good. Oh, wait, you're stuck on me. All right, we'll figure this out. We'll get it together, the two of us. It's a dance. It's really, really a dance. I wish that I could have them follow me. It'd be kind of nice if they would. Because I wouldn't mind doing the driving, but I don't think it's going to work that way. All right. Go for it, dude. You're not blocked anymore. Oh, maybe I got to get back here. Okay, let's try that. Whoa, wait. Come on. Work with me. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, these corners do suck. I guess I picked the wrong field to do this. I might have to just abandon this one and go to the easier ones. Maybe this is going to be the way to go. Your wife is in Chicago from Palestine, the country, or Palatine, the suburb. They are different. So, let's see. Okay, are you good now? Which way are you going, guy? I'm trying to figure out which way you're going. All right, you're going this way. Got it. Okay, the corners are, yeah, that corner was dicey. This is the first time you're thinking of not buying it. They are adding too many productions. I, I don't know. I mean, for me, I like the productions, so that's me. And I guess that's just a personal taste thing. I mean, I guess the thing about it though is that with the productions, you theoretically don't have to rely on them. I don't think. Oh, the suburbs of Chicago. Yeah, I know where Palatine is. Yeah, I've got family that lives up in another northern suburbs. So yeah, I'm very familiar with Palatine. I went to high school in Glenview, so Glenview is very close to Palatine. I think once we get past these headlands, we'll be good. We just got to get through these headlands. I don't even know how big this is going to be. Yeah, I might have to abandon this job. Can you can abandon a contract, right? And not have it like hurt you? Because if so, I'm going to have to. I didn't realize what I was getting into with this one. I thought this was going to be different. But I can just do some grain ones, and because this could take I don't even know how many hours to finish up. This could be bad. Yeah, I was not aware that this one didn't have any storage to it. All right, let me get out of your way, guy. You can make your turn. And let's take a look here. Can I do this? So can we go into the contracts? Cancel? Yeah, I'm gonna cancel this. Yeah, that's fine. And we're gonna cancel this. Yeah, that's fine. And cancel this. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. That was gonna be bad. One of her best friends is the manager of Hanson the Bull. Oh, well, there you go. That's like you're like 3 degrees of 3 degrees of separation from Hanson. That's neat. Green beans have storage. I wonder if there are a bunch of them here that just are grain contracts. I just want ones that are just grain. So what is that? That's red beets. No, that's more red beets. No, green beans, carrots. Why are you all like that? Red beets. Shoot. There's really okay. I guess I'm just going to do this one. This is the only one that I've got that's going to be like this, but this is a straight up regular harvester combine with a header. I'll do this one. That's fine. Borrow this. I want to get rid of those contracts. So, collect. I got to do that in order to get rid of them. Okay. Got it. Cool. So let's do this one. There we go. Borrow items. Yes. Done. And I should just be standing out in the field. Sorry, guys. Sorry to hear that about your red beets. They've been harvested by somebody. Don't know who, but they got harvested. The header is where? They didn't put the header on the trailer? Why did they not put the header on the trailer? Guys, why is your header not on the trailer? Oh, it is. What trailer is that over there? Or no, the header's not on the trailer. Why is the header not on the trailer? How do they expect me to get to this thing? Other than very carefully. Why on earth would you not put that on the trailer? Okay. If you insist, we'll go ahead and do that. And I'm assuming it can go on this way. I hope. Let's find out. Or do I have to go around the other side? Shoot, I got to go around the other side to put this thing on, don't I? I do. So, all right, let's move this. Ooh, it's electric. That's cool. Makes no noise. All right, so I'll move this out of the way. So that way I can put the header onto the trailer here. All right, so that's out of there. Yeah, because that's got to go around on this side. I'm pretty sure. Heard the logging part of this game is not that good. That I don't know, because I never. It's a boogie woogie woogie. I never actually. I mean, the only logging I did in the game was whoops. Hey now, hey. What's going on? Why are you doing that? What are you up to here? I'm just trying to put that on there. Why are you being the way you are? I mean, that is supposed to, yeah, that is supposed to go that way. All right, I'm just going to try setting this thing down, and we're going to see if it's going to give me the rule of close enough. Nope, it's not. Shoot. I was really going to hope it was going to give me the rule of close enough. How is that thing stuck? No. Yeah, the header's up. Why am I making this so hard? I mean, I had it the right way, didn't I? I mean, it had to go on the way I was doing it. All right, can I just back straight out? This is why I'm not a farmer. I really thought I had that the right way. I thought that was supposed to go that way. So let's just back up, straight out, and get away from here. So is the header... I guess it's supposed to go on from this side, which surprises me, but I guess so, because when I approached it from this side, the thing didn't fall over on me, and it didn't give me any fits. So, all right, so we're going to detach it here. Let's see, lower the header and detach it. Is that on there now? No, it's not on there. It's not even giving me the rule of close enough on this. Okay. Mechanic front left of the truck. Okay. So again, is it supposed to? Is it supposed to go on from the other side? It looks like it's supposed to go on from the other side. So I'm going to swing this around this way again. And we're going to see if I've got this right this time. So let's take a look. Let's get close. Yeah, now this looks right. Okay, so I don't know why it was giving me fits before. Shift left. Is it... I feel like I'm all right now. Let's see. So lower header. Is it gonna... No. Okay. So let's put it back. So I got to go further left with it? Or further right with it? Why am I having such a dickens of a time with this one? No, it's... I mean, the funny thing is that, like, when I do the headers on, like, the Deutz-Fahr, I never had a problem with this. And shoot, when we were doing it yesterday, I never had a problem with this. I mean, this worked out just perfectly fine, and I didn't have an issue with it. But today, it's like I've never driven a tractor before. Williams Aviation, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing, and happy Wednesday to you. Like, it's not even telling me that I'm shift right. So that means I got to go further right with it? Is that what we're saying here? Like, I got to go this way? Because it feels like it's right over the top here. So we're gonna, all right, so we're gonna lower this again. No, now I'm too far back. Like, no, I'm way too far back. All right, so now it's stuck again. Come on, get off there. It's got a good now. All right. It's just it's not sitting on there. It won't give me the it's good enough thing. So like if I look here, that is absolutely not on there. Now or is it now? Nope. Or is it? Now it is. Now it finally gave me the good enough. It took 4 tries, but it finally gave me this. It finally gave me the good enough on it. So there, we got it. I don't know why it took that. I don't think there's a fold for it. I think it's just that's what it is. But for whatever reason, it just did not automatically say, all right, you're close enough. And it just made me go through all that torture. And now I got to figure out how I can actually pick this thing up, given the fact that the pickup point is like turned completely sideways. Come on. All right, I'm gonna have to like hit this thing several times in order to get that. Oh, come on, don't test my patience like this. Now I can't even pick the thing up because it's like I can't get the back end of this thing close enough here either. Come on, give me the close enough. Thank you. Finally, give me the close enough indicator. Mrs. Jack, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. I am struggling like a madman trying to get this stupid trailer on here. Finally. Thank goodness. Now, where the heck am I going with this thing? All this. Okay. Now, where am I going? All the way down to 91. Fine. Huh. I have played Farm Sim before. I really have. I don't know why that was giving me such a hard time. But for whatever reason, it was that I'm used to it being. I guess I've just never had one where the header was this big. Because every time I've done it before, like I mean, the old Deutz-Fahr green one that you get in FS22 is like your starting piece of equipment. I could put that header on the thing all darn day. But this time it's like, nope, we're not going to do it. You need to be within more millimeters than you are. And yeah, it was just giving me fits. I've really got to think about where I'm going here. I got to plan this out. All right, so we're going to go this way. I played it yesterday. Now with a harvester this big. Apparently, the bigger the harvester, the harder they are to handle. And I'm going to do my best to not even take out any road signs with this thing. So, leaning really far into the oh, man. This is why I normally stick to smaller contracts. Because it'd be easier for me to do. Let's get into this view. So I am down there. So I got to hang a left. Here. Okay. Whoa, shoot. I just now saw that the gates were still down. Would have totally ran with that gate, ran through that gate had I not looked a little bit more closely. Okay. And I'm safest when I'm in chase cam. For sure. I can do the least damage in chase cam. I should just drive in the middle. I think I'm going to do that. If anyone's behind me, then they can just... that's too bad. I'm in a giant combine. I deserve the middle. And I'm just going to take it. If they don't like it, tough. It's that easy. Is September over yet? Oh, big girl doing stuff. How you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Farm like there's no tomorrow. In 19, use my equipment even if it's smaller. Yeah, I would. Given the size of this field, I don't know if I'd want to do that. If once we get to the point where I actually get some nicer equipment, I will. I will absolutely go that route. Oh man. Oh man. I hope I didn't take too much paint off of that guy. Yeah, don't run tracks, kids. Whatever you do. All right, so I should be able to go in here. Oh boy. I hope. I'm hoping that the trailer is following behind me with no problem here. Okay, so let's assess. Where can I set the header and actually pick the thing up? And hypothetically not run into the, not destroy the crops. So we're going to run this way. Oh, there's a big empty area out there. Okay, I can do it out there. I see it. Big empty spot up here where I can do this. This will work. All right, we got this. Yeah, just set this right here. Right about here. Cool. This will work. And then I will get the AI worker going on this, and then while the AI worker is going on this, I will go and grab the trailer and haul the trailer over here. Because again, this one won't be a problem for AI. They'll be okay. Well, they wouldn't have had a problem with the other one anyway. That one was more on me. So we're just going to have them go in here. So AI worker doing headlands. Yeah, this won't take long at all. It's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and maybe 9, including the headlands. It won't be too bad at all, whatever it is. Okay, hop to it. So he's going to go get things started. That is a big machine. So hop in there and do your thing. Man, that's an impressive piece of machinery. That is very impressive. Okay. Now we'll drive down there in our electric Volvo. Electric Boogaloo. It's so weird having a big rig that is completely electric. I mean, I know that there is such a thing, but it's so weird just hearing nothing out of this thing, basically. And I just really wish that we had another job that was going to need this. Oh, what are you doing, dude? Another job that was going to need that piece of equipment. But we only had the one, and I was not going to harvest carrots and stuff like that. I was not going to do that. Just no way. Motorex is the mechanic. Okay, cool, cool. So yeah, so then when we want to go and do some mechanical work, we'll go there. Lady Fluffy Dragon, thank you very much as always for being here on the early shift. It was great as always to have you, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Tell Lord Fluffy Dragon we all said hello. Oh boy, what did I hit? Did I bottom out? That was weird. I think the truck bottomed out there. Big truck incoming. Let's enter the intersection anyway. Yeah, they don't care. I'm telling you, man, the drivers in this game do not care at all about when you're on your way or not. They are completely disinterested. But we're all good now. See, it really cruises. Hi, Lord Fluffy. Oh, doggone it. What happened again? I mean, I literally looked away from the screen for like a second and I smashed into something. I don't think I did anything there. I really don't think I did, but okay. I'm just going to keep my eyes on the screen. Because it's the safest thing I can do. And hope no one comes at me. Okay, and then we're going to turn in here. Because this is where we're going. I think a sign, yeah, something jumped out in front of me. I mean, I didn't do a darn thing. I don't know. Maybe it was just a low ceiling or something. I don't know. Oh, and yeah, all. If we could have a moment of silence for the sign. Just a small moment of silence for the sign. Okay. All right, so we're just going to leave this here. Okay. Let's actually hop in that big combine. I'd like to drive that thing for a bit. So I'm going to take this over, and we're going to go and do steering assists. Get ourselves in the lane, which we already are. Lower the header. Enable straw swath. It's not available for the current crop type. That's fine. Turn it on. Let's boogie. And now I can actually do some driving. I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to send the AI worker to deliver this load. I'm hoping they're going to be able to get there and not be constantly blocked by an object. We're going to find out. I mean, if I have to drive down there myself, I will. But I'm hoping they'll be able to do that. I'm doubting it, but I'm hoping so. Okay. Are they going to give me the next lane? They are. Okay. Cool. That's nice. And now they should give me the next lane in a moment here. There it is. And we just keep going. Just like that. I missed a little spot there. But it's all right. Yeah, eventually I would like to get a bigger combine. Because the one that they always give you to start is always tiny. And, I mean, it's functional for what you do with your beginning fields. But as time goes on, it gets to be less and less useful. So you really need to get yourself into something bigger as time goes on. Let's see. You read some facts that am I going to do the rice field in this? Eventually I will, but for now I'm just going to stick with the basics here. But eventually I'll get into rice. I don't know at what point, but at some point I will. Okay, we seem to be done with that lane, so let's see what's the next lane they're going to give me. It's going to be here. So let's get into this lane and continue on. Okay, yeah, here we go. In that lane. And I have everything down. I do, cool. Isn't it weird that I can drive a combine better than a semi? Terry! No, I don't, honestly, I don't know what happened there. I thought I was right in the road. I don't know if the darn thing bottomed out. I don't have any idea what happened to that semi. I really do not know. I didn't think that I did anything wrong when I was driving. I thought I had it right. I was apparently wrong, but I thought I had it right. Yeah, this is going to be the true test now. Also seen a thing said you can build the farmhouse not like previous games where it's rebuilt and you just plop it down. I thought I saw something about that too. I don't know if I'll worry about it too much because I mean our farmhouse that we got seems like it's plenty functional. But I thought I saw something about that. Okay. So let's lift up the harvester. It should be good to lift the header when you're making these turns. I'm telling you, I do not know where I would be if it weren't for this GPS. I don't know where I'd be. And I'll have to remember exactly how you go about because I've done it. How you go about telling the AI to do a deliver and come back job. Because I have not done that too many times. This is going to get to 20,000 liters and be done. Okay, there we go. So now let us go over here. I'm assuming this pipes out to the left. It does. Cool. Yeah, we'll see if I have to lift that. I don't think I will. I think we're going to hit that fine. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, cool. Look at that. See, this part I can do just fine. This part I have no issues with. Now that thing, I don't have to send him away. As a dude that plays Minecraft, building a house, I can totally get that. And I know for a lot of people, that's definitely a big thing. No doubt about it. Oh, that's cool. I just now noticed that up in the upper left there, it shows, or in the upper right, up there, it shows you how full the trailer is. So it shows that it's at 33%. So that thing can hold 60,000 liters. I don't ever remember doing that before. Maybe it always did, and I was just oblivious to it. But I don't have to send the truck away. That's wonderful. Because I was thinking I was going to have to send the truck to get everything unloaded, but it can basically hold the entire field. That's very good to know. So, yeah, just driving in straight lines and knowing when and how to pivot for sure. Tyrolean song, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Hey, I'm all for just the driving in straight lines, and again, I mean, this is the part of the game that I love because it's just nice and chill. It's just nice and simple. And even when I didn't have the GPS, I was always just trying to make sure that the map, which is covered up on your screen, I don't know if it's a good place to put myself on the screen, but there's a map in the bottom left that shows that I'm driving, basically, I'm driving like west, southwest. I'm driving at 60 degrees, and it's basically just trying to keep it on that line the entire time. That was always a challenge, and everything I did in that game was always like straight north south or straight east west. So trying to keep it at 180 or 360 or whatever the case may be, and watching to make sure I don't deviate from that. So many pivots. Quality pivots. That's what we do here. But here, I mean, the fact that I can just do this, it's just nice, relaxing. Makes it, again, goof-proof. Just kind of get yourself lined up in the lane, hit your buttons, go. It's really good. I'm doing a lot better now. The first hour of this was very touch and go, but we're definitely doing better now. We definitely were derping hard at the beginning of this. It was ugly how much we were derping. I think even Worship Space was getting ready to abandon me with how badly I was derping there. So it was not good. But we're better now. We're into stuff that makes sense. We're into stuff that works easy. It's all good. I love this harvester. This is a New Holland, right? I think this is a New Holland. Yeah, this is a good looking thing. It's amazing that this is like actual. Well, I mean, it's always been actual machinery. So no, I don't mean it like that, but I mean it like we love the derps. I mean it like that. This is that technology has come to the point where this is what people use for farming, and maybe this isn't even like all that new of technology, but the fact that this is what people use to harvest stuff like this, it's just it's really really amazing that they have machines that are just this big and can do this kind of work this easily. And this is what farming is in this day and age. It's just, there's just something about that that's really cool. And if you go into cabin view, okay, so the cabin view, it does show you that from cabin view. That's cool. Oh shoot, am I? Oh, I didn't hit the lane. Doggone it, I didn't put myself in the lane. I'm like, why am I driving out of the lane? So I didn't put myself in the lane. Well, I'm glad that my derps make you feel better about your own derps. So, oh man, I hit it with the laundry, but it sings at me at the wrong time. Always does that. Yeah. This is a cool view. I like this view. This is good. So yeah, we'll have to remember to take our John Deere over to the mechanic, which is over by the vehicle dealer, by the brown door, if I remember right. Go there, get the front loader attachments put onto the tractor so we can get some pallet forks, so that way we'll be able to move our eggs and our honey to our sell point at the front of our farm. We're going to have to do that. Imagine having to take everything off the field processing by hand. It now only stores the good stuff. Yeah, I can't imagine what it was like that far back. Like when they harvested sorghum that far back. I mean, I honestly cannot imagine what that was like. And I don't even know how many years ago you would go back to say back then. I don't know if it's like 20 years ago, 50 years ago. I have no idea. I don't know at what point in time they got to where they were doing it like this. But yeah, to think there was a point where they were not doing it like this is kind of mind-boggling. Because I could not imagine doing it any way other than this. I really can't. Because even this is a lot. Oh, it said it had 9 minutes left. Yeah, time does fly. It's like when we did the mega stream yesterday. I mean, that stream went like 6.5 hours. It didn't feel like 6.5 hours at all. And I think part of that is this game. You can absolutely get lost in this game. And I did that when I was playing FS22 on the Xbox. I would start playing that on the Xbox, and next thing you know, 4 hours would have passed, and I had no idea that they had. It's captivating, while at the same time just being go back and forth. There's just something to it. There's the spot that I missed because I was not in the lane. It's fine, just a little bit. This game is definitely, if you're looking to have have some nice relaxing time, this game definitely has it for sure. Closest you can get to the older days would be the Amish. That could be true. I'm just going to go here right now because this thing's almost full. So there's no point in like going and starting another row just to have to stop almost instantly. So yeah, we're just going to go like this. Oh, shoot. And to think that they can, like, aim this from inside, I mean, looking out there, and I mean, I guess they can, like, move over to figure out exactly where they got to be lined up to get the, to get that thing, get everything where it's all lined up like that. To get the pipe lined up over the trailer. Or I guess maybe it's on the trailer to get lined up over the pipe. I don't know. But just the way that they all do it together. It's pretty cool. I have a lot of respect for farmers, man. I really do. Because there's a lot to it. And there's so much that can go wrong. I mean, you're at the mercy of so many things to determine whether or not you're going to have a good season, because the weather could go bad on you and you could be completely screwed with that. And yeah, there's just so many factors that could go against you. And prices could just go, I mean, prices could go in the tank. It's really, I mean, and what they have to do is so pivotal for so many things. I really got to give my hands to them, for sure. And Hutzika, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Yeah, they probably do have cameras. I'm sure they do. Yeah, Michael, the issue I had was there are no other missions. There are no other grain missions. That's the thing that sucked. All the missions that I had were like red beet missions or carrots and stuff like this. This was the only mission we had that was a grain mission. I wanted to do that where I picked up 3 missions in a row that were all going to be grain fields. And this is the only one I had. Because darn tootin', I take this thing to 2 other missions and get them done like that, because this is a massive piece of equipment. But I only had this mission as a grain mission. So I'm going to have to look when we get into October. Although in October, I'm pretty sure we're going to start getting into corn harvesting. That's going to probably be pretty big. I think we're going to probably be at the end of the grain harvesting here. We're going to be getting into the corn. So we'll, yeah, it's not much better in FS25. It's really not. We learned that the hard way. We started one, and as quickly as we started it, we jettisoned it. Because I gave it all of about 5 minutes, and I'm like, nope, not going to do this. Not going to go with this. So you have an hour before you have to reboot the dryer. So yeah, it was just this and green beans was all we had. So, and do green beans use a combine like this, or do green beans have their own special combine? Because I've never done green beans, so I don't know what's involved. I don't know if you can do green beans with a combine like this. I couldn't tell by looking at that machinery if that was a special piece of machinery for green beans, or if you can just run any old combine through a green bean field. Because if so, I'll take this and go and do the green beans with it. So not even the AI could properly harvest potatoes, and it's so slow because I mean those things have like no. I mean the header can do like a row or 2, and that's about it. It was pain. I remember trying that, and I remember being like, green beans have a special oxbow, but it has storage. So I would have to take that mission separately from this. Which is fine. I mean, we could certainly do that. Because that was, if I remember right, that one was pretty good money too. So we could do that one after this, I think. Now that I've stopped derping quite as hard. Yeah, we're at a little past 1400. So we got time. That's not an issue. Man, I love the GPS in this thing. I really, really do. I know I say it all the time, but I mean it. I love it. Makes life so easy. In FS22, you would look up the header in the store to see if it would do. Oh, that's a smart idea. All you people with all the smart ideas, man. Where were you when I was playing FS22 before I was streaming? Before I was Rusty Champagne, where were you? Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing. I mean, it's like I said before. I started playing FS22 in January of this year, and I played it on the Xbox, and I loved it. But like I said, this was before I started streaming, and it's hard to stream off of the Xbox because the quality's not great, and I didn't know at that point in time that I was going to start streaming, and this game was already 2 years old, so there was also that working against everything. So now I'm just good here. Let's see. You're not smart. You just have smart friends. Michael, you got to give yourself more credit than that, man. You gotta give yourself more credit. Okay. Oh shoot! I did not mean to hop out. I meant to do that. We got one lane left, and then we'll be done. So here we go. Final lane. I might have to. Oh wait, no. There's like a very specific area here when these overlap. There we go. Back when I was non-oxidized champagne. Back when I was rustless champagne. Back in those days. Oh man. Yeah, I could see doing a lot with this. I really could. Because I do want to visit the other maps. I do want to go to Sri Lanka, and I do want to go to the Asian map. I really do. But I just wanted to start this out and kind of get a feel for what the U.S. map looked like. And again, I wanted to treat it as if I had never played Farming Simulator before in my life. And based on the way that I played the first hour of it today, it sure as heck looked like I'd never played it before in my life, even though I played it yesterday. So I wanted to do that, but I mean, there's so many opportunities. So many. Yes, I did start streaming in January 2024. That's when everything began. The very first game that I streamed was a game called Factory Town Idol, which I learned about from a streamer by the name of Orbital Potato, who does a lot of streams about simulation type games. And that was what got me started. And it was a game that I could play on my Mac, and that's how everything came to be. Started with that, and then from there, after I started going with that, I decided I was going to go whole hog into it and get myself a better laptop. And then after I got myself that better laptop, the wonderful game Supermarket Simulator came around and changed a lot of people's lives, including mine. And now here we are in November of 2024. Okay, cool. This is going to be great. So yeah, it's been I've been very 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 fortunate that everything that has happened the way that it has. I've been extremely fortunate, and it's really It's really, I mean, again, it's because of all you that everything is what it is here. I mean, none of this happens without you. So, I mean, it's all because of you guys. I've just been very, very fortunate, and I'm I consider myself the luckiest guy in the world in this regard that I'm able to do this and have it be what it is. I really am. Playing a text-based mud that came out in 2000. Which one is it, Tierline? Have I heard of it? I mean, I think I know text-based muds. I guess it depends on which one it is. Where am I going? Where am I dropping this off? We are going over to there. I really wish I could put a marker on the map. I really do. So, Colleen Mason, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. It's also my personality. Aw, that's so nice of you to say. Night Mist. I have not heard of that. I don't know. So, Night Mist. Does it have lights? Maybe not. Jimmy Wade, how are you doing? And Ash, how are you doing? Happy Wednesday to both of you. You're gifted a membership a bit ago and finally had the chance to catch a stream. Oh, man, you caught a stream. Is it your first stream? If so, here you go. High five. Got it. Aw, you guys are much too nice. Right click and tag. Perfect. Bird this, you have all the darn answers. All of them. Okay, so I guess we go here. Right click. Yeah, if I right click, oh, tag place. There, untag place. Okay, escape. So if I tag it, does that? Oh, there we go. It puts it. Oh, that puts the tag up on the map. Cool. Oh, it's already Thursday for you. You're in the future. Welcome to the future. It's all text. The only pictures. Yeah, I remember a couple like that. I wasn't any good at them, but I remember them. Okay. Let's be. Oh boy! Jeez. Don't mind me. I had a small heart attack there. Just a small one. Just a tiny one. So it's fine. It's all good. Nothing to worry about. We're all fine. Nothing to see here. So, wow. Can't believe that guy just completely blitzed right out there in front of me. Just like that. Holy shnikes. So, yeah, he wanted to play chicken. Good thing I was wearing my brown pants today. Oh boy. Yeah, I remember like old text games. There was one that used to be on the Texas Instruments computer. It was a Pirates-based one, I think. I forget what it was called. May have actually just been called Adventure. But yeah, that was all text-based. Again, no graphics to it. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Here's another one. Yeah, I'm turning here, guy. And I'm even trying not to take out that sign. So, yeah, these roads here. I'm going to take this like I'm a Formula One driver and hit the apex. I hope no one cares. Okay. Then we got a left here. Yeah, this is going to be the easiest way to do this. Yeah, left and then right. Oh boy, oh, I'm going to take out that stop sign, aren't I? Nope, nope, I actually cleared it. Like a boss. Someone went liming that field over there. And how are we? We're still 700 meters away. Man, I feel like I've been driving forever to get to this place. See, the program that was used to make it is so old that the developers can't fix any bugs. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Mostly lurking. Hey, no, we love our lurkers. Absolutely love our lurkers. It is great to have you here, whether you're lurking or chatting, no matter what. It is so good to have you here, and it's great that you've been here since the Supermarket Sim days. That is long term, man. That is awesome, and I'm very, very appreciative of the fact that you've been here that long. That was back when we were little kids, little kids. You have now entered Thursday. Bergdus is in the future, joining the wonderful group of future people. I love my future people. I love my present people, too. I always say that. Okay, here we go. I do not think I've taken out one stop sign. I think I've been good. Now, I'll be interested to see if I'm going to be able to keep any of this, or how much it's going to take to complete this, and then if so, will I be able to keep any of it? I don't know if I'm going to have a use for sorghum, and if not, I might just go ahead and just sell it all. But we're going to find out, so let's drop down here. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay, here we go. Jill, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. It is great to see you. All right, here we are. Cool. And the tipping or the unloading point is probably right in the middle here. I guess let's take a look. Is it? I probably got to go up a little forward. I think. Yeah, a little more. It should be there, shouldn't it? Or do I have to go up even a little more? Let's take a look. Because I've never unloaded one of these before. Is it, or do I have to? Does it tip? Is this like a? Does it just tip straight back? Oh, I can use sorghum for the chickens. Oh, okay. And Renee, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. Does this tip, or does it? Oh, yeah, I'm in it. Oh, tip side back. Oh, okay. So this just tips. Okay, I'm surprised by that. I thought it would have unloaded from underneath. All right, if you insist. Dump. Okay, sure. I would not have guessed that. Now, the thing is, if I were going to haul this thing all the way back, I could use the tipping outlet. Oh, okay. That's fine. I'm just going to sell all this. It was another $6,600. No bottom tip and walking floor. Okay. I could keep some of the product. Yeah. Oh, it's Thursday for you. You're in the future. Welcome to the future with you. Yeah, I could have, but the thing is, I didn't want to drive this thing all the way back to my farm. That's the only thing. That's why I just took the extra $6,600 because I didn't want to have to drive this thing all the way back because that would have been a haul. So yeah, that's why. Okay, collect. Done. So if we go back and look at our contract, so we got the green bean contract. Let's see, where were you? Yeah, that's red beets, green beans. So we'll do this. And that one is over on the far west end of town. So let's go ahead and do that. Borrow items. Cool. Is there any forestry? I believe there is. Because I know that one of the people that is big into logging has done some logging episodes. I never did much logging. The only thing that I did, oh, there we go, the MacDon pack. The only thing that I ever did in terms of anything with forestry in FS22 was when I played on No Man's Land and I chopped down a bunch of trees with a chainsaw. So in terms of what the logging is like now, I do not know what it's like now compared to what it was. But I do believe it exists. It's just how it compares to 22, I could not tell you. But I do believe it's there. Oh, and I'm going to do my fancy little trick here where I go in here and I tag the place where I'm going. So we're going to farmland. No, where are we going? Active. 19. Oh, I probably can't do it from here. I got to go into the map. So map. Here we go. Map 19. So I know where I'm going. Oh no, I can't. Oh, I can't do that from here. Shoot, I was hoping I could do that from there. Guess not. No worries. Yeah, forestry. I would have to learn a lot about forestry because I know nothing about it at all. Not a darn thing. I know that it became a big thing in FS22 with what was it, Silver Pine Forest? I can't remember the name of that map, but that was like the big map that they had for forestry in FS22, and I just never got into it. And it's not because I mean, it's nothing against forestry. Select the vehicle first. Okay, so let's get up the hill. So, all right, so let's go back here. So not from here. It would be from here. And if I go, let's see, I'll figure this out. I'll figure this out. Where was that? Oh, select a vehicle to create a job. You. Oh, well, where's the vehicle? I'm in it. So no. Is it? I'm not gonna worry about it. It's fine. Silver Run Forest. That's the name of it. Oh, similar, just less equipment. Okay. David, how you doing? Had the last practice for bowling. Awesome. I hope that went well. Yeah. I don't want to take up too much time trying to figure that out. Me navigating maps. It's never good for whatever reason. We'll be okay. There's the UPS truck that tried to run me off the road. Oh boy. There we go. Now we got it. Yeah, because Field 19 is just up into the northwest here. We'll have it. Andrew Shield, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. It was great to see you. So we're going to harvest some green beans, assuming that we do not get hit by this UPS truck. And once again, I will let the AI start the field while I then drive the tractor and the trailer over here to get everything unloaded. Yeah, I don't ever remember doing green beans. Are green beans new to this? Or did they have green beans in 22? I don't recall. I never did green beans. 105 and 124. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Oh, boy. Let's see. Here's the field. So where is an edge? Let's set up an edge here. And again, I'm just trying to get the AI a good spot here. So let's see. If I look at this, I'm not going to start it. Oh, I got to get into the field, I'm sure. I guess. So here we go. Will it now work? Steering assist? Okay, now it's got it. 4 headlands. Oh man, this thing is gonna. Oh, this is gonna take a long time. Oh boy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Activate AI worker. Start with the headlands. Okay, and go. Let's see what you're gonna do. You should start with the 1 headlands. Let's make sure you're going to do that. All right. That looks good. All is good so far. And yes, it's doing its thing, and it's doing it properly. That's good. Get those green beans. We're getting them. Okay. So we're going to let it do its thing. Meanwhile, I'm going to hop in our big green Fendt here. And drive this over there. I love the variety of machinery that they have in this game. I've heard people say that there isn't as much machinery in this game as there was the last game, and I guess I never paid attention to how much machinery there was in the last game. And I guess if you had people that have been playing FS22 for 3 years and were used to the amount of machinery that there was in that game, I guess I could see where that would be a thing. I just, again, having been a late comer to the game, I just knew that there was a bunch of machinery. I just find it cool just seeing all the different stuff that there is. To me, that's pretty cool. Farmer Klein did a stream with like half a dozen of us cutting trees down in 2 hours. Spend 8 hours a day after processing and picking up trees to clean up the lag. Auto load was a godsend. Yeah, I would imagine that in something like that, that would be a big thing. Here comes an idiot who's going to pass me on the left because he can, because he's an idiot. I'm going to turn this way this time. Yeah, at some point I might try doing something with forestry. I really don't know. But potentially. I mean, never say never. All I know is that forestry is a big, big thing. It really is. I hope that they come up with a map. I know it's not going to be the No Man's Land map, but I hope that they come up with a map that's kind of similar to that, or will have some kind of a similar kind of feature or function. Just because I loved that map so much. I just really did. I had so much fun with it. So I can only hope that they have something similar that gets done. And maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's hard to tell. But it'd be really cool if they did. So yeah, we'll have to see how long this job's going to take here. Hopefully not too bad. But we shall see. And then after that, I might advance the clock to October. We're just going to pop this way out here, out of the way, so we do not run into any issues. Just there. Okay, cool. And I don't know, what are you doing, dude? All right. We'll take it from here. Thank you, AI person. We got it. We're good. We got this. I don't know what the heck you're doing, but that does not look like a headland. I don't know what you are up to, but it is something. You look like you were just tearing up the field like crazy. So let's take that. Why was No Man's Land a winner? It was the fact that you literally, in No Man's Land, you basically started with nothing. Absolutely nothing. So you were in a field, and like the default version of the field had a sell point in it, and it had a gas station, and it had a mechanic, and it had a vehicle shop, and that was all in the same place. And the rest of it was a wide open field. So everything else there was just completely wide open, and there were trees. And that was the way that most people made their start in No Man's Land, was you would have like no money and a chainsaw, or you could start with money, or you could actually start on the easier setting and have a and have like a starting farm similar to what you'd have here. But you literally could start with nothing, no money, no land, not a thing. Well, you'd have to have a plot of land that you could actually work. But you could start with a chainsaw and find a plot of land, chop down a bunch of trees, get them to where, and I didn't even use anything like a strength mod in that game. So literally everything I did in there was something that I could carry in my hands, which they give you like 200 kilograms of. I mean, you're still Hercules anyway because you can carry 200 kilograms with your bare hands, which isn't really all that realistic, but it let you do it. But everything that you did in there was, I mean, you basically created it all from scratch the way that you wanted it to be. And that was the thing that was the most cool about it. Was it was completely up to you what you made it to be. And I just there's something about that I really enjoyed and really found to be fun. I've got this bad feeling that this farm is going to take a long time to finish. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it won't be too bad. But I've got a feeling. I mean, we're still we're still in the headlands, and then we got to start doing all the rows back and forth here. This could be a lot, but we'll see. Nothing else is going to give us time to chat. So, not that it's less equipment overall, but many from 22 are missing because new crops and equipment in 25. Oh, okay. So a lot of the equipment that they had. Zoom in on the harvester. Love how the shoulders puff out when it's working. Sure, we can do that. Let's get a nice side view. There. There's a nice side view for us. It is kind of cool how that works. All right, we're almost near the end of this headland. So let me zoom back out. And I've got this little spot here that, oh, okay, so we're in there. Cool. All right. One headland down. Let's get into the lane for the next one. And keep rolling. It's fancy. We can actually even hop in. Let's hop in. See what it looks like from the inside. Pretty slick. I mean, the other thing that's cool about this game is that, I mean, right now, we're in the heart of harvest season here in Central Illinois. We're actually kind of past it. Most of the cornfields at this point have been harvested. Most of the soybean fields at this point have been harvested. But yeah, October and November were like heavy duty harvest months here. And those are the two biggest things that we have here. We've got corn, and we've got soybeans, and we've got corn. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to take myself out of that. And so it was really, really busy with all of that. It's going to put me in that lane? Tell me it'll put me in that lane. I'm going to probably have to turn. That's fine if I have to turn. Okay, now I'm in it. So, yeah, there were a lot of farmers that were very, very busy in the past month here. That is one thing about Central Illinois. It is mighty, well, that's, I mean, a lot of the Midwest in general. It is mighty darn flat. Champaign County does not have much in the way of changes in elevation, and any changes in elevation that exist are normally because of bridges. That's about it. So it's a different way of life out here, for sure. But I mean, Champaign, like I said, Champaign itself is a big city. I mean, we've got over 100,000 here. So I mean, well, as like big cities go, it's not big. But I mean, in terms of like cities in the state of Illinois, it's in the top 5. So, half expecting to see me streaming at noon again today. No. Oh, shoot. I thought I went in the lane. I'm glad I looked at that. I thought I was in the lane. I apparently did not turn that on. So let's see how it separates the skin and the beans. Oh, is that what's coming out of the side? Is that what we're seeing there? So if we look at it from there, I'm assuming that the side is like the skins. That would seem like it makes sense because, yeah, it's going through there and it's going through that auger there. And then it's just leaving it with the beans. And again, that is absolutely amazing technology that could be true. And that could be something that exists. Where you could have a piece of machinery that can separate the beans from the skins. And that someone invented such a thing and made it that. It's really, really amazing. If I were to get this game today and start playing, what tips would you offer? Number one, make sure that Burgess is always available when you're playing. Number two, I would say, I mean, aside from the tutorial, for me, and again, this isn't necessarily the best answer, it's the for me answer. Like when I started playing FS22, I knew nothing about FS22. I had not played any FS games prior to 22. And I really just got started by working on a lot of the contracts, and by learning by doing things in the contracts, it helped me to learn a lot about the game. So doing the contracts was really big for me because it gave me an opportunity to see what was necessary for different jobs, to finish different jobs up. And so I learned a lot about how it gave me a good idea about how the entire process worked. So like when you cultivate and when you do the fertilizing and when you do the spraying of the herbicide and then the harvesting. And I also got to see how a lot of different crops worked. And I also got to do things like work in the grass fields and learn the entire process of how a grass field works. Because you've got to do so many different things with grass fields and how that all works. And that's its own unique thing, which was cool to see and cool to learn. And I just learned all of that primarily from doing contracts. And contracts are a great way to get money as well. So, and best tip, don't spend all your money at once. Blue Kieran is absolutely right on that one. Do not spend all your money at once. Because money does get to be hard to come by. Because the only way you're going to get money without doing contracts is by harvesting your own fields. And you can only do that once a year unless it's a handful of other options, one of which is grass. Because you can harvest grass a number of times a year, but harvesting grass is, from an equipment standpoint, extensive. Because you've got to have several pieces of equipment in order to harvest grass. There's a lot that's involved there. But I would definitely take on a baling contract in Farming Simulator just to see what that's all about. Because at the same time, farming grass can be quite lucrative. So there is that. Man, this thing turns like a boat. But again, the only way that you're going to learn it is just by trying those things out, really. Unless you just have an inherent knowledge of farming, which I did not. Yeah. Silage, and I don't know whether or not they've done the same thing in 25, but I know that in 22, everybody was all about silage. Silage was like the big money maker. I saw that so many people were like, "Oh, do silage, do silage, do silage." And I didn't do. I mean, I did some of that later, but I know that was a really, really big thing. Everyone was always about their silage. Silage is basically if you take grass and let it like ferment, for lack of a better word. That's not the word. That's not the term. But if you like take grass and if you put it into if you kind of wrap it up and let it ferment, again, that's not the word. It will turn into what they call silage, which is something that can be used to feed animals, and you can also sell it to plants for them to use it as like a power source. So it's basically, yeah, like Michael said, cut grass, bale it, wrap the bales, let them sit and ferment. Ferment was the word. Okay. I thought I was using the wrong word there, but I apparently was using the right one. Yeah, so you basically take a bunch of grass, put it into a big round or square bale, wrap the bale, and let it sit there, and the grass will eventually turn from grass into what they call silage. And then you can use it for a number of things. And in FS22, it's sauerkraut for cows. I love that. I love that. That's great. Sauerkraut for cows. Worship, I didn't know a darn thing about silage prior to playing FS22. I knew nothing about it. Absolutely nothing. The only thing that I knew, I didn't know anything about how you did anything with grass. I wasn't even aware that such a thing existed. So, I mean, it's one of those things that if you don't do it in real life, you'd have no reason to know about it. It's not like people who are not farmers and they're like, you know what, I've never done any farming, but here, let me tell you all about silage. I mean, I would be surprised to think that such a thing would be the case. And yeah, I only learned about it from playing 22. Oh shoot! No, I thought it went into the lane. I've got to pay more attention to that. Green lights. Yeah, it's either cattle feed or for biogas generators. Yes. So yeah, you can do it. You can use it for either thing. You can use it as a power source, or you can sell it to places that will use it as a power source, or you can use it to feed animals. One wrapper in the game makes a silage sausage. that's cool. When I did, and I hate to keep on bringing up No Man's Land, but I mean that was where I did so many things. When I did No Man's Land, I bought the piece of equipment. It was the equivalent of a bale autoloader. It was the piece of machinery that allowed you to load the bales onto a trailer, and it could hold it was in the neighborhood of like 22 round bales, and I felt so good when I could finally afford that thing. Because for me, grass was a big part of what I did in that game. But yeah, when I had that thing, I'm like, oh, this is great. And I bought the warehouse where you could store all your bales and turn them from grass into silage. And then I had the sell point where you could then sell the silage. And that was really, really good. You can also put it in a bunker, squash it, and cover it. Yes. So yeah, they have bunkers where you can just take all your cut grass, put it into the bunker, and then you kind of smash it up. You put a cover on it, and it does that. So the Anderson, is that the one I'm talking about? That could be. I never knew what the name of it was, but perhaps it was the Anderson. So yeah, you can pick them up at full speed. That was the best part about it, Michael, was the fact that you could just run right through there, just zoom, and pick it up. It was revolutionary, man, and it made things so much easier. It was the best investment I ever made, and I bought that thing. I saved up until I had enough money to buy that thing, and I bought it, and I was the happiest person there was in my investment. It's also, yeah, I thought I saw it in 25. I thought I saw it when I was looking in the menus there, when I was looking at some of the grass stuff. And if I get into grass fields, I will definitely be buying that again. It is the best investment. And again, you could completely bypass that by getting auto loaders. But again, I've never used an auto loader, and me alone, my own opinion, and everyone's mileage may vary, and this is not to say that you shouldn't use autoloaders. It's just me and my own opinion. I just don't like using autoloaders because it's not. If it wasn't a piece of machinery that they had in the game, I didn't want to get it. Just because the way I always looked at it was that if it was meant to be in the game, then they would have put it in the game. And again, that's just my opinion only. That's not to say that you shouldn't play them. That's not me saying that you shouldn't use them. It's just I didn't use a piece of machinery if it didn't exist in the game. And that was it. So that's why I never used autoloaders, because they weren't in the game. If they had them in the game, oh yeah. But since they didn't, I didn't go out and get them. But again, if people use them, that's perfectly good. That's not me trying to tell you the way that you should play your game. It's your game. You play it the way you want to play it, and that is the best thing to do. I just didn't do it. And the Baylor wrapper combo was, I had one of them too, and I absolutely loved it. When I finally got to the point where I completely understood what I was doing with grass, I had it going on. I really had it. I really had it down to a science, because I had that Baylor wrapper combo, and I had the 22 bale auto loader, and I had the shed where I could put all of it. It was wonderful. It was really wonderful. So, yeah, you can certainly put the mods into the Discord channel. That's perfectly good. No problem at all. Yeah. Let's see. Sadly, where you live and how you grew up, you knew too much about farming. You had field trips to farms, and my dad grew up on a farm. Definitely worked when we saw our grandparents. Oh, and that's fine. I mean, like I said, I've got all the respect in the world for farmers, man. I mean, what they've got to do, it's a lot, and I have all the respect for what they do. How full are we on this thing? We're at 58%. Okay. The mods, Burgess has a better answer to this. I'm not exactly sure what the best source is for the mods. Yeah, I'll let Burgess answer that one, because I don't know. I'm trying to think what the best source is. I think that there's actually a number of mods that become available on, like, from the main screen in FS, or was that only for the Xbox that they had that like that way? So you will only link the ones you deem worthy. That works. I'm good with that. Okay, we got two lines here. What line are they? We got two lanes like right on top of each other. Okay. Susie Lou! How you doing, Susie Lou? Mod Hub. Oh, the in-game Mod Hub. Yeah. So from the menu, there's a what they call the Mod Hub. And it has all the mods. Well, I don't know if it's all, but they have a lot of mods in there. And the mods are all kinds of things. It could be equipment, it could be maps, it could be like the government subsidy mod, which gives you a bunch of money. It could be a whole litany of things that are in mods. So, best part of the job is the fresh eggs and having mouthfuls of fresh veggies. I totally get it. Is it worth it to start in the lane further down the field? I'm not sure. I mean, right now I'm on the last of the headlands at this point, so I'm taking care of the rest of the headlands. At this point, I might actually be done with the headlands. No, we got like one headland left. So once we get the headlands done, then we'll actually be into the rows here. So yeah, and the rows are going to go the opposite direction of this. We've just got this one headland left. I mean, I could ignore the headland. I don't exactly know why they had us do 5 headlands, and I could have probably told it to do fewer than that. I'm just going with what the GPS is telling me right now. That's the only thing. So, how's life as a farmer's wife? Farm living is the life for me. How many sections am I farming? In like that I own, Chad? Is that what you mean? Did I say hi to you, Chad? How you doing? If I did not. Yeah, so on our own farm, we have 4 fields. And then in terms of this, we're only doing this field here. So I don't know if that answered your question. But yeah, we're only doing in the game, we're only doing the fields that they gave us. I haven't bought any other fields at this point. I'm just going with the ones that they gave us. How far are we at this? We're about 30% of the way there. So we're almost halfway through the field. And then we'll, at some point, we're going to have to unload this. I hope that the truck is going to hold all this, so I don't have to send the truck away twice. Acres in the game. This field, does it say when I get into the next lane, go 1x speed during this contract? Well, this is going to be the last thing that we're going to do in September. So if it looks like we're going to get dark, then I'll turn the speed down. But this is going to be it. I'm hoping that this isn't going to take too much longer. But I mean, this one might take a while. But this will be our September finale, and then we'll advance to October. But yeah, I'll take a look and see how big this field is. I honestly don't remember. I got to make better turns in this thing. I'm not turning that well in here. I got to get used to the turning radius. So this field is how big? It's so big. Does it say? 9, it's almost 10 acres, this one. And then our fields that we have are 4 acres and 2.5 acres and 4.5 acres and just short of 7 acres. I'm guessing that it's going to get dark in the game. Probably. It'll be interesting to see what part of the U.S. they're saying that we're in. My guess is that it would get dark in the game probably about 1900. But I don't know for sure. It shouldn't be. I mean, it should be about 1900 that we should get to about sunset in the game in September. Maybe earlier. Maybe to be about 1800. Somewhere between the two, I would say. That equipment doesn't. I could have an AI worker doing this. The thing is that right now, I don't have anything that we need to do back at our own farm. The one thing that I could do is let me do this. Because I could do one thing while we're still in September. How much do we have in here? We're okay. So I will do one thing here. So AI worker, and you're gonna take over from where we left off. Okay. At 1900, we're gonna need lights. Tired MSU dude, how you doing? Where are you going, man? Why are you going? Oh man, all right, that's fine. I'm not even gonna watch what he's doing. I'm not even gonna look at it. Not even gonna look. He's gonna do a thing, and we'll come back. That's fine. So what I am going to do is I am going to run this piece of equipment back, because this is ours, and then I'm going to take it up to the mechanic and upgrade it. Yeehaw! So that way we can get the forks for it. And Coco, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. It is great to see you. So let's drop this off. Let's actually clean this up a bit, because it is dirty. So let's give this a little spritz. Make it look a little better. And again, you don't ever have to move the nozzle, which is great. Just spritz it. Same thing here. This is Mississippi River, maybe Arkansas or nearby. Oh, okay. So if it's and then it would be interesting to see if it's on the west side of the Mississippi or the east side of the Mississippi, because depending on that, that would change the time. If it's on the west side of the Mississippi, then it's going to be an hour earlier. If it's on the east side, then it'll be an hour later. So yeah, that would depend on that. I'm going to go with 1800 as my thought. All right, let's move this out of the way. I don't know if this is the cedar that I rented. This might be the one that I rented. Let's actually check that, because I rented one. The no, not you. You. Am I holding the one that I'm? Was that the one that was attached to my tractor? It was. Okay, cool. So if it wasn't John Deere, I could probably work on it myself. Not me personally, but because I know nothing about tractors. So now we're going to drive up to the mechanic, and we're going to get this upgraded with the front loader attachments. So that way I can get pallet forks. Oh, somebody found the place, but you haven't seen the details. Oh, so if it's actually based on a real-life place, that'd be interesting to know. I don't know what real-life place it is, but, I mean, it's cool that it is based off of something real-life. And I wouldn't have pictured that as the Mississippi River, just because it's nowhere near wide enough. But I don't know. Maybe it is. All right, looked like it was clear that way. So yeah, this will be good for us to then, so we'll be able to move all of our animal products once I make this change. I really do like this game. I really do. So, okay, all right, it was, where was it again, Bergdus? Where am I going? Is it here? I remember you said it, and I can't remember where it was. Or was it over there? Is that what it was? Michael, have a wonderful night. Thank you very much for being here, and we will see you soon. Where was that mechanic? Oh, Motor X, I found it. Here it is. I see the wrench. Here we go. I found it. Look at me. I found something all by myself. So there we go. Now, if I'm in the spot, now I think I can do this. Gray with green doors. Yeah. So now if I remember right, I can hop out here and do this. Yeah, vehicle options. And then we'll go here. Click. We're going to get the front loader. Do I care what front loader I get? Let's get that one. Okay, let's buy that. Customize. Yes. Cool. Done. So that is good. Now, John Deere is defending the class action because they require farmers to use dealerships to... Oh, I didn't know that. I had no knowledge of such a thing, because I am not familiar with those things. So now, front loader tools, or is it front loaders? No. So the front loader forks, not okay, not loaders. So the front loader forks. Does anyone remember exactly where those are? Animals, forestry, miscellaneous, objects. Oh, and I guess I could repair it too. The pallet forks. Or is it one of these front loaders and I get to change the option? Is it maybe? And I'm guessing I'd have to do it with this. Is it no. Where are the pallet forks? I was there. All right, I'm gonna wait. I'll wait until you catch up. I'll wait for the 30-second delay. So I'll let you tell me. Howard. Okay. So we're here. This one, and then is there? Because I don't see an option to change it here. So I'm again waiting because I don't see a configuration option. And I know I bought these before, and again, I just can't remember where the heck I bought them. And I wish that they had like a search option for these things, but unfortunately they don't. So I'm kind of left to fumble and think of where the heck these things are. Because I see this, but I don't see where you get the pallet forks if you do that. It's a nice looking piece of machinery. There's that. Hmm. Combinations at the bottom of the list page. Arms and forks are separate. Awesome. Thank you. That is perfect. So the all but pallet fork. Perfect. Oh, and there's the bale spike. Oh man, so I can get the bale spike too. I can do all these things. Dang, dang, dang. Look at all the stuff we're going to be able to do. Look at us go. Okay. Got it. So, all right. So we got to buy. So do I have to buy the pallet fork separately from the? So I guess I got to buy this, and then I've got to buy. I've actually got to buy the. Oh nope, 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 nope. I've got to buy this. Okay, so that would be this would be everything that can go on it, but then I actually have to go in here and buy this, I'm assuming. And then I guess I just put it all together. I hope. I think so. We jump real high in this game. All right, so now we go here. I think. I think we got it. Okay, so let's drive right to this. Attach. Then we go with this. And whoa, and stop. And attach. Wow, look at us go. Dang, look at us. Aren't we fancy? We're good. No, this is perfect. This works. This is great. Look at us go. Aren't we slick? We're making it all happen. Just like that. Excellent. Cool. All right, so I'm just going to leave that like that. I'm not going to worry about taking this back for now. Because I don't know what the heck my other worker here is doing. Oh, they've finished. They're out of space. So that's what's going on. All right. You're off. Okay. Because you are full. Fancy! So fancy! Okay, so now this thing, whoops. Move bunker down. Nope, not that. Nope, nope, nope. Is there anything to extend it? Or no, I guess we just go up to it like this? Perhaps? Oh, yeah, we do. We absolutely do. Just like that. Perfect. Cool. All right. So, and this will actually hold everything. So it's going to hold all the stuff we need. So I got to move the bunker down like that. Okay. And then we get back into this row and we continue on. Perfect. All right. Here we go. What equipment did we start with in the game? I will show you that in just a second once I get this running. So let me let the AI go. Let the AI worker go again. So the equipment that you start with in the game, we start with this Massey Ferguson harvester. We start with this Challenger MT635 tractor. We do not start with the Bradal spreader. I leased that. We start with the John Deere 3650 that you have here. We also start with this this cedar here, this Great Plains cedar here. You also start with this John Deere 980 cultivator. We do not start with this. I bought that. And we start with this Farm Tech trailer. So those are all the things that you have as starting equipment in the game. So 2 tractors, a combine, a trailer, a cultivator, a seeder. Pretty good start. I mean, it's similar to what you started with in 22. I do miss the Deutz farm, or the Deutz Far, because you started with the Deutz Far. I mean, the Massey Ferguson is really nice, but I just miss my green Deutz Far because I had a lot of fond memories of that one. So, okay, you're done. I'm going to take over from here. So I will do it from here. Got it. Always inherited in any game. Yes. Yeah, we took it over from Grandpa because Grandpa couldn't do it anymore. So Grandpa was very happy that we took it over for him. Okay. So we'll see how we're going to do here with this. Hopefully this won't take too terribly long. But now that we're just in straight lines, it'll hopefully be better. Max Games TJ. Welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing. And a happy Wednesday to you. Oops, shoot. No. Stop. I took myself out of the lane. Don't hit the wrong button. Whatever you do. Better way of life than the motel he left. Yeah. That motel. We don't talk about that motel. So I'll come back and clean up these rows later. I'm not going to worry about that. We're just going to keep going left. Although I might stop and get this little section here, maybe. I probably won't. Artemis, how are you doing? Happy Wednesday/Thursday to you. It is great to see you. Now Grandpa spends his days watching us, giving us judging looks. As he should. Because I am a maroon. He's probably like, did I really mean to give this to my son, my grandson? Because he does not seem like he knows what the heck he's doing. I'm trying to see how many rows we have left here, how many passes we have left. Let's take a look from up top. Let's zoom way out. How many passes we got left here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a ton. Looks like we got at least 16 passes. That's fine. We got plenty to go. We'll get this done, and that will probably take care of it. So, Susie Lou, if you're still listening, and if you want to have your pizza before me, you can go ahead, because I'm going to be a little bit later than 7 o'clock on this one. We'll probably be going until 7:30, I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, and the lines on this one, that line that's over there, that's this one right there, that's from the AI driver. The AI driver did that. That wasn't me. I was busy going and getting pallet forks when that happened. So, because I don't miss, because I've got the GPS. And I let the GPS do all the driving for me. So that way I can't screw up. Because the GPS does it. And the GPS is the smart SMRT. And that's all I need. Okay. Turn way out and way back. Well, the good thing is that the pizza was already cold because it was pizza we had yesterday. So it's just leftovers. Oh, no, got to get in the lane and then turn on the cruise. I don't know how many times I've done that today. Where I tried to get into the lane before I had the cruise control on. Oh, shoot, no, and not that. I was going to zoom in. Give us another nice little side view. Getting dirty. Definitely getting dirty. It's a good looking piece of machinery, though. I could not imagine the maintenance that goes into these things. It's got to be extensive. I could not even begin to think of what all you have to do to keep these things properly maintained. The book on that has to be really thick, is all I can figure. All the moving parts that are in this thing, it's a good view, man. It's a heck of a view. Like looking out there in the distance, like that, that's a slick view. I like that, man. I really do. Good thing about loaner stuff, no need to clean it. Yes, you can just take it back the way you found it. Or the way that you left it. Which is good. Okay, there. Now do all the buttons. Yeah, well, get a look in the distance again there. And like I said, that's one of the things I like the most about this game. It's not necessarily the most exciting thing in the world by any means, but it's so darn peaceful. There's just something about it that is just so darn peaceful, and to me, you just can't beat that. I mean, it's a nice, cool way to sit around and chill, and you get a sense of accomplishment out of it. 7-year depreciation. I mean, it's kind of like Power Wash Simulator was. I mean, Power Wash Simulator had a huge sense of accomplishment to it, just from getting all the nooks and crannies on all the different things that they threw at you. Was it the most exciting thing? No. But man, that game was absolutely addictive. And something about this one is just the same way. The graphics really are fancy. They really are. And I don't even know if I've got mine turned up. I mean, I did not change the settings on them. So the graphics as they are whatever the setting is. I did not adjust it. And I don't know if it auto sets it based off of what it detects your hardware to be. But I have not fiddled with one graphic setting in the game. I've just left them as they came straight out of the box. I like that view, man. I really like that view. Yeah, I did see that. I was actually looking that up today, Worship. I did look up the emergency cleanup game. And it does look, it's like, it's almost like House Flipper without the house flipping. It's just like a giant cleanup game. So it's like the first part of House Flipper, where you do all the cleanup, and that's all there is. I mean, it looked neat. I might actually look into the demo just to see. I mean, it's got possibilities for sure. Yeah, it did. It did look good. It really did. It definitely has potential. All right. Let's swing around. Yeah, the turning radius on this thing is so huge. But we're more than I mean, we're at 53% and 80% fills 80% clears the field. The demo is too short for an episode. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. We've had that happen before. I remember when I did Chocolate Factory Simulator, not realizing that the demo was like 20 minutes. It's like, don't. Now what? It's a shame when the demos are that short, because they should give you a little bit more of a feel for a game than that. Makes it a lot easier to make an educated decision. But that's my opinion. Such a good look, man. So we've got we're approaching the 3/4 mark on the field here, because 60% will be 3/4 of the harvest. Because the harvest gets you to finishing the field gets you to 80%, and then the last 20% you get from delivering the product. So this could take us about a half hour to finish. Mountain Dew sponsored that tractor. Well, I think this is an actual tractor. I mean, Oxbow, it should be an actual company, and this should be their actual colors, I would think. Now I can see why they want us to do 5 headlands. I can totally understand it now, given how wide I've got to turn this darn thing. I got it. An hour is a good amount of time, not just because of the time in an episode lasts, but it gives a proper taste without overstaying itself. Yeah, I agree with that. And I like doing episodes that are an hour long, or in the neighborhood of an hour. I feel like that's a good length for an episode. And I don't like doing ones that have all the cuts in them. And I know that a bunch of people that do the shorter episodes, they'll like do part of it, and then they'll cut, and then they'll keep on playing, and then they'll cut, and they'll keep playing and cut, and so on and so on. And again, that's their personal preference, and I know that for a bunch of them it works like that, because there are a bunch of big streamers that's what they do, and they have a lot more time to edit, and they make it work for them, and more power to them. But I don't like that style at all. And again, that's just my preference. I'm not a fan of ones where they're constantly cutting and going and like skipping and going to the next moment. For me, I like doing the full play so you can see how long everything takes. And that's the way that you truly get a feel for everything, is by just playing it straight through and not cutting it. But again, it's not to say that you shouldn't do that. That's just my personal take on it, my personal preference. And that's the way that I would do it. So, yeah. Gets ready for 8 hour. No, I won't be doing 8 hour FS25 episodes. I honestly was hoping this one was going to be 2.5. I didn't realize that this green bean harvester had such a narrow width to it. Had I known that this was going to take this long, I would have probably reconsidered the job, but that's okay. I mean, it's perfectly fine. And so if we end up finishing up at closer to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time rather than 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, that's okay. I'm not worried about it. It's okay. It means we got more time together, and you can't go wrong with that. But no, I like normally trying to keep my streams at like 2.5 hours, 3 hours on Fridays, because that's a good amount of time. So, yeah. The mundane things are the best part of the simulator. Love watching things. I agree. I absolutely agree. Don't mind me as I have a small coughing fit. yeah, it's just yeah, like you said, seeing everything come together is a big thing. All right, I'm gonna see if one of these times I'm actually gonna get the turning on this right, so I don't have to do this twice. I think I might finally have done it. It only took me this many rows, but I think I finally figured out how wide I got to swing this thing. So, yeah, yeah, and that's kind of why I do that way, Eric and Renee, and I appreciate you both saying that. Um, Definitely. To me, it's big to see what it's going to be like, and if you cut it, then yeah, you don't know. You just don't have any way of knowing. But again, I know that for a lot of people, I think they do it just because they think that people don't want to watch a 1 hour video. And they think that people only want to watch 20-minute, 30-minute videos. And again, there are big content creators out there that make that happen. I mean, I know that Dre is one of them. I know that T Martin 2 is another one of them. And they've got millions of subscribers, and they do 20 to 30-minute videos that are cut left and right and sideways. And they're smashing it. So I can't really say anything. So you can watch the playback at 25% speed. If you're a masochist, you could do that. Where would we be without the derp? I don't know. You've got to have the derp. The derp is what makes the Rusty Champaign experience what it is. I mean, if we had no derp and if we played these games like flawlessly all the time, that'd be boring, man. The derp is what makes it what it is. And it's not intentional. I mean, it's normally unintentional derp, but it's still derp. So, Keselowski says 6. If I believe if Rusty ever makes a podcast, it would be so funny. I don't know what I would do as a constant podcast. I don't know. I wouldn't have enough content. I don't know what I do for content. That's the only thing. It'd be cool to do a podcast, but I just don't know what the heck I'd ever do one about. I don't have any idea on that. So, yeah, and Renee, you're absolutely right. Everybody does have their own way, and it's just whatever people find to be good for them. And to be honest with you, I just don't have that much time for editing. I don't know how those guys do it and how they edit those things down. I don't have the time for that, man. I just don't. It's just like finding all the spots where I'm going to cut. That takes a lot of time. I mean, I've used the DaVinci editor, and that takes time. It is not a fast process, which is another reason why I don't do it. All right, we're a little over 3/4 of the way through here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 more passes. And then we'll be done. Oh, no, we're not in that lane. We're in this lane. There. It's like you're watching people play Planet Coaster and they keep building roller coasters. I want to see what the game has in it, as I can't build one from crap. I tried the Roller Coaster Tycoon. And that is a major reason why I don't play Planet Coaster. It's because I suck at doing roller coasters. And if roller coaster design is a big portion of that game, there's no point in me playing it. Now, I know that there's things that you can do where you can just put in all the base equipment and stuff like that. But the big thing about Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster 2 and Roller Coaster Tycoon was always the design. And I suck at design. I absolutely suck at design, and I don't find it to be all that fun. Like, I know that a big thing that people have been talking about with Planet Coaster 2 is how hard it is to build a good water park. And I have no desire to build a good water park. Let's do a big 360 here. So just like that. Fancy 360 shot. Slick. So yeah, I mean, and again, I know that for a lot of people, they love doing that kind of design, and that's awesome. But I'm not about that. Which is why I saw that Planet Coaster was coming out. I'm like, yeah, not going to do it. That'll be a pass from me. That'll be a no from me, dog. but again, I know for a lot of people it's a big, big thing. You don't know, it's right in front of you. Reading our comments and react to them. I don't know how that would play on a podcast, though. That's the only thing. That's why I'll never agree with the notion that being a successful YouTuber isn't a real job. I would love to get to a point where this is what I do and this is all I do. Because, I mean, not going to lie, I'm getting older. And I'd love to get to the point where about the time that Susie Lou is also ready to retire, I'm also ready to retire, and this is what I do as a living. I would love to get to that point. I'm hoping that I get to that point at some point. Max Thatcher, how are you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. It is great to have you here. These are green beans, actually. Close. But yeah, we're doing green beans here. Because this is one of the things other than like beets and potatoes that we had available to do as a harvest contract in September. So that's what we got. We did a sorghum contract earlier and had a really, really cool looking New Holland combine for it. It was really slick. Really liked it. It was a belt drive one and was really cool. Once I figured out how to put the freaking header on the trailer, which took way too long. Way too long. Found you when your supermarket sim was really big. Loved it for background noise while I worked. As when I actually realized it wasn't sub. Yeah, it's amazing how much Supermarket Simulator did. And I mean, I will tell you, I remember the first Friday when things really started taking off. It's crazy because the first video I did of that, because the game came out on like a Tuesday if I remember right. So the very first video, and it was actually of the demo. So the very first video I did of that was of the demo, and I remember Susie Lou and I were out having dinner at the University of Illinois has this thing that they do in the spring. It's called the Spice Box, and it's a thing where people that are part of a certain major at the U of I, they basically learn how to run their own restaurant. And so they have this thing called the Spice Box, which is basically students putting together their own restaurant for a Wednesday and a Friday. And they have it at one of the buildings on campus, and it basically looks just like a restaurant. So they create their own theme, they decorate the restaurant space to their own taste, and it's really cool. And so anyway, we were out there having dinner, and I remember I was like checking my analytics on my phone over the course of the day, and things were just taking off on me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what is happening here? Because I never had anything like that happen like that before, and all of a sudden it was just like it got struck by lightning, and I was just like flabbergasted by what was going on with it. It blew my mind to see the reaction that those videos were getting, and then we started doing the live streams of it, and everything just took off, and I was just I could not believe it. It was crazy how things went on that. And I mean, we went from having 30 subscribers to having 1,000, and then within 8 days we went from having 1,000 subscribers to 2,000 subscribers. It was nuts. And I mean, had I not found that game, I don't know what would have happened. And that game was big for a lot of streamers. I mean, especially a lot of the ones that watch. I mean, a lot of the ones that watch me and also watch other streamers, and I know a lot of those names. I mean, a lot of people covered that game and got a lot of subscribers from that game. Not just me. Because, I mean, like Nemo Lass, I know a lot of people that watch me watch Nema. Canzalone, obviously. And Canzalone, if you ever watch this, hi. Inside a Gamer. I think Inside a Gamer might have done a little bit with this. And I know Can certainly did. And it was a big thing for a lot of people. And it made the channel. It truly did. I mean, I'm assuming that it had that not done it, something else would have eventually done it. Contractville might have done it later. TCG Card Shop Simulator might have done it later. But that one really got everything started. It really made a difference. Do I have lights with the trailer? Oh, there are definitely lights on here. I got to remember how to turn them on, but I know that there are lights for sure on here. I forget how you turn on the lights in the game, but I know every vehicle has them. I just got to remember what the control is that turns them on. And it's cool because they have them like all directions on this thing. And on tractors too. But yeah, like on a combine, it has lights that face every direction. So if we were in the like true dark, we would light up everything all around us. F for the lights. Okay, let's turn that on. So let's zoom out of it. And F. There we go. So there's some front. There's some back. There's some more front. Oh, so we got front, back, and more front. Of course it's F. It's always F. So there we go. Lights! We got them. And again, it'd be real impressive if we were in the dark. And I've seen some of the combines where it lights up all the way around. So they got them in front, they got them in back, they got them on the sides. It's really cool seeing them. Lights. There. What did lights ever do to me? It's funny because I mean even lights started completely by accident. I mean that was unintentional, but I remember it was in Supermarket Simulator that I started saying it like that. I don't even know why I did, but now it's turned into a thing, and I love it. I don't say it around the house. It would be funny if one day I came in, one was dark, and I came in and I flipped the switch and I said lights, but I don't actually do that at home. It'd be funny though. You found cans after me. You love smaller streamers because they're homey usually. Yeah, I mean it's cool that you found cans after me as opposed to finding me after cans because for a lot of people it kind of worked that way. It feels like oh shoot, I remember I can't hit that button after I get into the lane because it'll take me out of the lane. I would still love at some point to actually be able to do something with cans. That'd really be cool. I'd love to have the opportunity to do something with him. When you're in the hospital for a few days, I'd say, lights would turn out the restroom. That's pretty awesome. But yeah, it'd be cool to do something with him. I'd really enjoy that. You found Nima after me, after you. I found cans when he was doing Dinkum. Yeah, I know that Dinkum was like one of his big hits. That was one of his things that I think made his channel. I think that was like his Supermarket Simulator. I think he may have had something before that, but I think that he's known a lot for Dinkum. I could be wrong, but I think that that's what he's known for. But it'd be cool to do something with him because he's a good guy. He's a real good guy. And I try to watch his stuff whenever I have a chance, which isn't always, but I do try to tune in when I can. I even like chimed in and said hello in his stream once, which I try to avoid doing that only because I mean, if there are people in the stream that know me and it makes me a little bit uncomfortable if I'm in someone else's stream and people there know me and start talking to me in someone else's stream about stuff about me, and I don't want it to turn into something about me in someone else's stream. So that's the big thing, which is why I don't normally say too much in other people's streams. El Chavo 574, welcome to Rusty Champaign. Thank you so much for subscribing, and a happy Wednesday to you. For whatever reason, I find myself saying "All hail the drone." That is Worship Space. Worship Space came up with that. And Janet, how you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. I'm pretty sure Worship Space said "All hail drone" before I did. I want to say I got that from her. So, yeah, she gets the credit for "All hail drone." But that is a thing now. All hail drone. Absolutely. We hold drone in reverence. All hail drone. We're almost done with this field. Got 2.5 more passes because I could do that lane way over to the right that the AI missed. And then we'll be done. I'm hoping we're going to be able to get all this in I'm hoping we'll be able to get all this done before I have to unload it into our trailer. I hope. Yeah. The Aussie vibe in Dinkum. Yeah. That's why I get an alt account. Yeah, I could. But nah, it's all right. It's all good. I've not watched much Dinkum. I mean, I'm a little bit familiar with it, but not too much. And I like those style of games. I really do. The only trouble is that those games, for whatever reason, just do not do well on this channel at all. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because there are so many other people that are really known for what they do with cozy games. And I don't know if people look at this channel as like it's more of a simulator kind of channel. And as a result, we don't have as many people that tune in for that kind of stuff here, which is a shame because I love it. I really do, but it just, I cannot, they just do not get any kind of traction here. I mean, honestly, Eden Crafters for me is my guilty pleasure. And I know even for like Cans, he did a big series of Age of Mythology, and that game didn't get the kind of views for him that other games do for him. And he played a full series of it regardless. And I respect him for that. And that's the same thing with me when it comes to Eden Crafters. Because that game, there are not a lot of people that watch that one. But I love that game. And that's the reason that I keep playing it, even though it does not get that many people that watch it. I just love it, and I want to keep playing it because I love it that much. And, of course, in the last lane, we fill up the tank in this thing. I was really hoping we'd be able to get it without having to empty the tank out. We came pretty close, but missed by just a hair. So let's see, move bunker up. And now I got to try and get this thing close to here. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so I'll just stop there. Yeah. Yeah, I love Eden Crafters, and I wish other people loved Eden Crafters, but they don't, and that's okay. And I've tried several games like that. I mean, I tried Satisfactory, I tried Planet Crafter, I tried Foundry, and none of them. I mean, again, I love them, but they hardly ever get watched, and that to me it's a shame, but it's okay. Because I love the other stuff I play. Don't get me wrong. I don't want anyone ever to think that I'm playing a game that's like, oh, God, why am I playing this? Because I've not ever had a game like that. If I had a game like that where I felt like that, I wouldn't keep playing it. Which is why I took that parking lot game and immediately got a refund for it. Because that one I did not find fun. I did not have any fun with that one at all. And I would not play a game that I don't find fun. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, part of it's the algorithm, I guess. But I mean, even in my normal subscriber base, there are just a lot of people that don't watch that. So, because we've got, I mean, on most of my videos, it's at least 50-50 between subscribed and not subscribed in terms of who's watching it. So, I mean, even among the normal subscribers here, it doesn't get watched. And again, that's fine. I mean, it may just be that a lot of the subscribers here are maybe not necessarily fans of that kind of a game. And if so, that's cool. There's no, oh, shoot, I hit the wrong button. Did not mean to do that. Yeah, that's good. But I'm going to definitely keep going with the Eden Crafters just to finish off that one planet. I don't know how long it's going to take, and no spoilers, as always. But I definitely plan on keeping that one going. Yeah, that parking lot game, again, for some people, it may have made perfect sense. For me, it made none. I felt like they just threw way too much stuff at you way too fast. And I did not find that enjoyable. It should have been, I felt like it should have been more spaced out. And they should have given you more explanation on things than what they did. And it's a shame that they didn't. Oh, nope, I did not get in the lane. Get in the lane. Find the lane, you maroon. There. Now go. Always got to find the lane. So yeah, this is going to come in right about 3 hours. Right about there. So the important thing that we've learned is that green beans take quite a while to harvest on a 10-acre field. The last episode of Eden Crafters, there was a little bit of derp. There was a derp because I didn't know how to read an objective. It worked out in our favor, but there was definitely derp because I read an objective wrong. So I think you'll enjoy that derp. And then as we were like completing the objective, based on the way that I was reading it incorrectly, and it was still giving us progress that I thought it shouldn't have been giving us. Yeah. I just, that kind of stuff happens to me for reasons completely unknown. Okay. Almost done here. This is the end of it. Okay. Now, the beauty of this is that I can now just leave this piece of machinery right here. I don't have to do anything with it. I can hop right into here. We can figure out where the heck we're going. We can hop out on the map. Of course, it's going to probably take me halfway across the country. Where am I going with this? We're going here. We can click on this. We can tag the place and hop right over there. And I don't ever have to touch that harvester again. That harvester is good where it is. I have to do nothing else with it. All I have to do now is drive this stuff to the sell point. And we're good. And then I can finish the contract and warp home. And all will be fine. I'm going to go into the big map mode so I can see exactly where we're going here. So, okay, so I can go south and then I can go to this main road here. This main east-west road. Cool. Got it. The harvester is done well. Tagging places. It's farming simulator graffiti. That's what we got going on. Okay. And yeah, we're starting to get into a little bit of sunset here, or the sun is definitely getting lower in the sky at this point in time. Just a bit. Yeah, don't watch out with vandals. I'll definitely do bad things. I love the fact that these guys just constantly pass you. They have zero cares about the fact that they pass you in this game. It's just like in the United States. It really is. Got a slow tractor on the road? I just pass him. Screw it. No worries about it. And lights! There. And how many lights? Oh, yeah, look at that. We got lights everywhere on this thing, and even more. We got super lights. Look at that. All of them. You can never have enough, and in this case, you absolutely do not. There we go. Press F to pay respects. All right, just about there. Up where the flashing light is, and of course this guy's going to pass me as we come up to a stop sign because he's an idiot. It's an absolute idiot. Don't know what he's thinking. According to what Bergdis said, it's an area that's supposed to be near the Mississippi River, which would put it in the central United States, not far from me. But I don't know exactly where it is. But what are you doing, dude? But yeah, it's supposed to be central U.S. Yeah, if it's not a solid line, you can pass. But Supreme, you've seen people pass on a double yellow in this game, including school buses. I mean, you saw that. It was hilarious, but yeah, it happened. So yeah, I think it's supposed to be central U.S. somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. And we're going to hop right on here and dump. And I'm not going to bother saving the green beans. I'm just going to dump them all. Just sell them all here. I don't know how much extra we get, but I'm not going to worry. It could be Ohio Sippy or Arkansas. One of those. It's hard to tell exactly for sure. Or Tennekansaw. One of those possibly. All right, so there we go. He's a confused Aussie driving. Could be. It's like, wait, I'm on the left. Why are you on the right? You don't know where you're going. What are you doing? You're obviously wrong. All right, space. Done. Cool. And now we can just teleport home. Just like that. Actually, I'll drive my tractor home. Let's drive this home. Let's make sure that the forks... Now, this is the thing that I always wondered about. Like, when you have this on here, how are you supposed to drive it home? I'm guessing you're supposed to put the forks way in the air. I think. I don't know. Or maybe you're not supposed to take it home with the forks on it. Maybe you're supposed to have the forks delivered to you at home and then put it together when you get home. I really don't know. But we're going to try it with the forks way up in the air. Just like that. Why? Because we can. I mean, look at that. That looks natural. Nothing dangerous about that at all. Oh, you've been to Tennessee? Yeah. So then, yeah, it should be somewhere west of Tennessee. I believe. You're not the DOT, you don't care. Lights! So we could actually use a few right now. Swing off there. Yeah, this looks perfectly natural. Your friend asked you if you wanted to drive. Yeah, it's different here, for sure. Stretch from North Carolina to Virginia looks like this game. Flat farmland. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. According to what Berg said, it was supposed to be based on an area near the Mississippi River. So that's what we're going with as our basis. So the other thing I'm going to do real quick, just because I can, is I'm going to go and I'm going to pick up our eggs. So I'm going to test this out. I've got farm equipment everywhere. So I'm going to drive over to our chicken coop. I'm going to see how easy this is going to be to do. So that's the thing that worries me, is that I've got the sale point, or I've got the point on the wrong side here. So let's try this. It's not a lot of eggs, but it's a few. So let's see how easy this is going to be to do. Oh, this is going to be borderline impossible because I got that tree there. This is going to suck. So can I move these right? Oh, no, I can make them wider and smaller. I got to flatten them out. Let's get a better look here. So lift. And this is why I hate forks on a pallet or on a fork on a tractor, because this is difficult. Okay, and lift. Oh wow, that actually went a lot easier than I thought. I did not think that was going to be that simple. And now we're just going to run this right over to our sell point right here in front of our farm. Lift them up a little bit. And see how much money we got from our eggs, which should not be a lot, but we'll see how much we got though. So we can just dump these right here at our sell point. And now I could, oh, did I go to the wrong entrance? I went to the wrong entrance. Yeah, I'm not in the right spot. I don't even remember where my darn sell point is. It's, is it, where is it? How the heck did I lose my own sell point? Where is it? It's, oh, it's there. It's west. Oh, it's the west entrance. Okay, so here. Down this way. There it is. Now I see it. So many entrances in my own darn farm. And then we can just drop this off right here. And presto. And that should be it. I mean, because they take eggs, don't they? Yeah, they do. Hey, we got a whole $21 from our eggs. A whopping 21 bucks from that. I think there's a placeable pallet storage building, but not tried it yet. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. There were not that many eggs there. There were $21 worth. We made our first profit from our chickens. Because little baby chicks don't really do too much with eggs, as it turns out. They're not very egg proficient, as it so goes. We're swimming in cash. We're actually doing good. We got $72,000 now. Got a good amount of money. I got to remember to take that sprayer and or that spreader and send it back home at some point because I don't really need that anymore. Ah, there you go. The honey should be worth. I mean, it'll be worth a little bit. Might get a few hundred from that. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how much honey we got there, because that part I don't know. Uh, yeah, that's September here in the world of FS25. Looks like we got some lightning in the distance. Maybe that's what that is. I don't know. Hard to tell. That was a flicker, one or the other. We, as always, we made a lot happen. We did a lot of good things. I can separate the arms with the forks attached. Okay. That's 60 eggs here and not even the good eggs. Yeah, I don't think we had a lot. I don't think there were a lot there. Well, when we get a full pallet, it'll do better. But that was not many. Once they actually are like full blown chickens, we'll make a lot more money from that. And I can probably pick up those pallets from the side. I just didn't try. I think you can hit them from both sides there. Yeah, I think that's actually flickers, like graphical flickers. That's fine. So yeah, so next time we play, we'll get into October. We'll probably do this again next week, probably on Monday, I think is when we'll come back to this one again. Because on Friday, our next live stream on Friday, we're going to be going back to the Mad Lab of Center Station Simulator because they recently had an update to that game. And as a result, we are going to check out said update, see exactly what is in said update, and that will be our stream on Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And as always, we will have our 8 a.m. episodes for your viewing pleasure as well. And we'll figure out exactly what we're going to do there. We'll get that part figured out. Um, as always, my eternal thanks and my eternal gratitude to my wonderful wrench crew of Lady Fluffy Dragon and Worship Space for all that you do and for always being here to keep everything going in the positive direction. I cannot thank you guys enough for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And for all of you wonderful people that have been here watching, for all, as always, for all of your support, for all of your love, for all of your generosity, for just being awesome people, and for making this so much fun to just sit around and chat and harvest stuff. I thank you guys so much for that. And we're going to definitely have a lot of fun with this, I do believe. And I hope that you keep tuning in. That is going to be all for this one. I thank you so much for watching. If you are catching this video later and if you like this video, I'd appreciate if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, or if you are not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having fun with all the stuff that we do, I would love it if you would consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious harvesting silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.